There's very few people on the internet that I've lost every shred of respect and dignity for, and Onision is one of them, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is a YouTube channel that I've watched as a child, you know, from my high school days. So you can kind of realize how you can carbon date this YouTube channel and how old it actually is. And now that I'm 25, it's hilarious to watch Onision be sort of the ass end of every joke pile on the internet. You know, he's up there with being on the dark side Phil, you know, territory of on the internet. Like, you're the ass of every joke, all right? Like if I was your YouTube channel, bro, I'd be out of it. I'd be quitting. I'd be switching countries. I might be switching planets. I don't know. Because when you're the ass of the joke that much, all right, there's just no saving your channel, all right? And Onision is a pretty big channel, all right? Now, if you look at the sub count alone, oof, massive. You look at the view count alone, yikes. But hey, you know, this channel also was paid for at one point, not even shitting with you on that. Onision has recently gotten banned from Patreon. Now, Patreon is one of those websites that'll give everyone a fucking account as long as you have a pulse, you know, like as long as you're a breathing individual, as long as you don't go, "Duh!" You'll be fine, all right? It's one of those things. You know, it's just how it is. And if you get banned off Patreon, okay, wow, you must have really fucked up. Now, Patreon, I would say 10% of them are actually good Patreons, like their PlayStation 3 emulator, like the Minecraft patch racing. But then you've got a lot of those Patreons that are made by YouTubers and vloggers, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm playing video games. I got money for my video games. All right, by the way, just filling you in, recording yourself with your capture card isn't fucking costly, dude. All right, you just press the big red button, all right? Oh, but editing takes time. Yeah, editing a Let's Play video, ooh, fucking time consuming, dude, holy shit. Somebody called Martin fucking Scorsese, get his editor on the line, right?
Now, privacy complaints are something that we take pretty seriously when we're making videos on YouTube. For those of you who don't know, the issue with Onision is he actually tweeted out another user's cell phone number, private information out on the internet. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's considered by YouTube Jesus to be the no-no. You know, if you thought getting a DMCA claim was bad, let me just tell you, getting a privacy complaint is 10 times worse. You know, if you ever get hit with one of these, you know, at least a DMCA claim you can sort of fight against. With a privacy complaint, YouTube goes into overdrive and really analyzes these kind of things. And it's not just YouTube, it's any other website. If you do it on Twitter doesn't like it in the first place. But if you started doing it on Twitter anyways, every other site that you operate on is going to be looking at it as if it's an offense done to your website anyways. So for Patreon to ban an individual on giving out key information is a big, big no-no. It's very legal in this case. But anyways, back to everything else.
But anyways, moving on further from all the bullshit Patreon roasting, Onision is one of those channels that like has been embroiled in so many controversies. I always load up a tab sometimes on my computer. I just type in the word Onision and I'm like, ooh, wow, holy shit, this happened? You know, I look at all these channels who have basically turned into Onision rip-apart channels. Like, you know, you watch Repsion, it's like, holy fuck, as soon as he uploads an Onision video, it's like a mini content cop, if you will, right? And you get a rough idea of all the bullshit that he's involved with. And the reality of it is, ladies and gentlemen, it is a lot of bullshit. It's so much bullshit that I feel like it's manufactured, it's out there, like it can't all be real. You know, you come across an individual who at one point, you know, thought that his entire YouTube channel would carry him throughout his life. So instead of investing and saving his money, he decided to say, well, I should get I should get 2 Teslas, a house, and whatnot, despite knowing that YouTube is a very, very fickle career. But hey, you know, I'm not judging a man for that. What I am going to kind of question is the ideas of the multiple accusations going on Onision about him and his wife grooming people that may or may not be underage. That's pretty fucking disgusting, and it's a very serious allegation. So at this point, you know, apparently what I heard, the feds and even Chris Hansen are involved on this. So, ooh, I would like to see how that one plays out. There's also other key notes where him and he's destroying wetlands in the area, which costs a lot of money. You know, now he's being fined up the ass. So Onision's not in the best of situations. Onision's content is not enough to carry him through these situations. You know, I look at Onision kind of like, you know, the fucking evil twin of Shane Dawson, like, you know, where one has decent content, very good. The other one is just the worst takes imaginable. Like, Onision's kind of the guy where, you know, you get a lot of that pseudo-intellectual bullshit, right? Like, there could be like a mass murder deal somewhere, you know, like there could be like people losing tons of their lives, like a fucking earthquake magnitude 9 hits in like, you know, Tokyo or something. And what'll take me? Well, if you guys legalized abortion, like, you know, you guys realize how fucking shitty of a they are? Like, it's like they don't even connect. But you found a way to make them connect. It's like the human mind trying to make up dreams at night, okay? It just fires up synapses. It's the worst takes imaginable, okay? I kind of lost my shit there, you know, but it's very hard not to do that. It's very hard not to lose your shit when talking about Onision because, I mean, honestly, it's just a giant cringe magnet, you know? You got even his Twitter right now, which he'll call himself the Legend, okay? All right, now I've heard of the Legend 27, but I haven't heard of the fucking Onision. Anybody that calls themselves the Legend on Twitter, whew! If you think any of my videos are real, either you're an idiot or I'm a brilliant actor. Watch my live streams to see more typical behavior. And for the love of God, stop falling for... Okay, stop. Last time I was on like 4chan and stuff, there was a poster. I forgot the trip code or shit exactly, but I think he says something on the lines of, "Bro, I was only pretending to be retarded." All right. I mean, here's my response to that, Onision. Either you really are that fucking retarded, or you're a fucking method actor. All right, one or the other, because nobody plays it that good. Okay, no, you can't be the Heath Ledger of having multiple like fucking chromosome issues. Okay, we can't do that right now. All right, that's just not possible. But, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe that I'm coming across an era where the Patreon banning isn't that big of a deal, right? Like, if you think about it, getting banned off Patreon for Onision, you lost $18.50 a month at best, okay? So it's like, it's not that big of a financial destructive path. But, you know, it's almost interesting looking at it now because back in the day, it wasn't this intense. But now with the popularity resurged for Onision even slightly, it's going to be... Oof, wow. Air escaping. It's going to be hilarious seeing what will happen once once the feds really get involved, once Chris Hansen really gets involved, and I'll just be sitting from the sidelines like eating my popcorn watching it all play out because I might be a bad, terrible person for enjoying this, but at least I'm honest about enjoying this. But hey, you know what? I'm going to take my toxic bullshit away from here. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. This is me, Muda, and I am out.